So this one is a story of making sure that you cover all your bases and do your research when traveling abroad. I went to China earlier this year. And overall, it was a great trip. Went to a couple cities, Shenzhen, Shanghai, Beijing. When we got to Beijing, it was roughly like 10:30 at night. So we took a taxi from the train station to roughly the area that our hotel was located at, and then spent about maybe 10 or 15 minutes looking for the place. We get to this building, which looks to be the building that matches the picture on the hotel confirmation. And so we go in, and it looks like a hotel. There is a reception, so we walk up to it. And obviously, me and my friend did not know any Mandarin. So we needed to pull out our Google Translate, which took a couple minutes. But eventually we were able to communicate with them. And they tell us that they don't serve guests. And we were just like, what? So we pulled out the hotel confirmation and say, we have this place booked for 3 nights. And they're like, we're not a hotel. And so me and my friend are like, what? Like, what do we, what do you mean that you're not a hotel? So we go outside the building and we take a look at the building again, and we're reviewing what it looked like versus the picture that we have. And the building was actually missing a sign that was part of the picture that we saw when we booked the hotel. So we walk back in, and that's when we noticed that behind the reception was a bunch of firefighters' gear, like hoses, like helmets, full-on uniforms. And we were just like, what? So I think we came to the conclusion that they just stopped being a hotel in between us booking the hotel and that moment, and started being a fire engine stop. I don't know. So needless to say, we were very panicked. We were like, what do we do? So we're walking around. It's a very sketchy neighborhood, and it's also 11:30 at night. But we were relatively okay with it because there was a police station nearby. So we were like, well, no one's probably going to shoot us in front of a police station. So we walk around for another 15 or 20 minutes or so and finally find a hotel to stay the night. It was a little expensive, but I mean, it beat spending the night outside on the streets. So yeah, it's safe to say you should do your research before booking hotels.
How is it even bookable?
That I don't know. I couldn't tell you that. It was, what was it, like Orbitz or something like that? I'm not trying to out Orbitz or anything like that, but I don't know. I can't explain to you how that was possible. I did get a refund, thankfully enough. So
they took your money. They knew you were coming.
Oh yeah. My credit card got booked, and I called them up and I'm like, hey, so you know that room that I booked on your site? Turns out it didn't exist. I was just like, oh, what's the name of the place? Just give me the information. I'm like, yeah, here's the information. I don't know what they did with it, but I saw that I got a refund about a couple weeks later.
Good deal.
Yeah.
All right.